So I am currently studying political science and entering and currently working in the area of politics.
Good.
Yes. As a Christian, how should I be confident in the work that I'm doing and the people that I work for? Since it's so actively talked about that politicians are so corrupt and you have to be this overly ambitious, egotistical person to work in politics.
Politics. Poly meaning many, ticks, blood-sucking insects.
I hope not.
But look, politics is, just like any other profession, is susceptible to the three great temptations: sex, money, and power. In politics, a lot of times it's power. And if you think about why you sin normally to get one of those three things, because they're good things. They're so good, you'll often take shortcuts to get them. That's the problem. So I think if you're in politics, you need to have accountability partners. And you need to ensure that you don't compromise God's morality for any of those three things. And it might be that the politician you're working for can't tolerate that. He wants you to cross lines, or she wants you to cross lines. See ya. I'll go do something else. I'll work for somebody else. So I think you have to have a very firm boundaries as to what you will do and won't do. It's a hard profession to be in, but it's a necessary profession to be in, because if godly people aren't involved in politics, then godless people will be involved in politics and set laws that affect all of us negatively. In fact, when people say I don't get involved in politics, I just preach the gospel, I say to them, I guess you don't think the gospel is very important. Why? Because politics affects our ability to preach and live the gospel. If you don't think so, go to some of the countries I've been to. I've been to Iran, I've been to Saudi Arabia, I've been to China, I was just in Egypt last month. You can't freely preach and live the gospel in those countries. Why? Because politically they've ruled it out. And we've become spoiled here because we've had the world's greatest constitution for 250 years. But that constitution can be shredded by activist judges, and it can be overtaken eventually at the ballot box if enough people don't believe in religious freedom. So we have to be involved in politics, if for no other reason, to protect innocent people and our ability to preach and live the gospel. In fact, 𝗬𝗓𝗣𝗗𝗗𝗏 puts it this way: politics affects policy, and policy affects people, and we are supposed to care for people. So thank you for being involved.